Hey there, it's Ashley from the Loopy Lamb, and today I want to show you an amigurumi technique often referred to as the ultimate finish or invisible finish. So what I have here is an amigurumi body that I've been working on, and we've finished off on our body, and I want to close this hole in the top of the project. And so the ultimate finish technique will show you how to close this hole and make it look as seamless and clean as possible. So I've got the tail of my project here, and it's threaded onto a tapestry needle. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our tapestry needle to weave the end into the front loops only of the last round. So I know it can be a little tricky to see when you get the stitches this close together, but I'll show you here. This is a very clear stitch here. We've got our back loop here and our front loop here. If you're ever unsure, the front loop is always the loop that's closest to you on the outside of your fabric here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tapestry needle and weave it through the front loop of that first stitch. Okay. And I'm going to do it again for the second. I find that a bent tip tapestry needle, like the one I have here, is very helpful for doing this. Again, for the third, we're going under that front loop only. And here's the fifth. Sorry, that's the fourth, sorry. The fifth. And then we also go through that last stitch as well. So we've got 6 stitches for our last round, and we've gone through the front loops of all of the last round. So what we're going to do is we're going to very gently pull that closed. Okay, so that's closed up your hole nicely. But like me, you might have this little tiny nub of stitches, and we don't want that. We want to have a nice clean flat surface. So there's a really simple tip to fix that. You're going to take the tip of your tapestry needle and go right through the center of the last round. Okay, and you can pull that out through any side of your project. There you go. Make sure you don't go through a stitch. You want to go between the stitches, so you're not causing a pull in your fabric. Okay, so going between the stitches when you're pulling out the other side. I'm going to pull through. And now watch when I pull this yarn tail. It pulls that little nub in, and you've got a nice, clean, smooth finish. Now, one last tip before I let you go is this technique works best in conjunction with the invisible decrease stitch. So it really is hard to tell which end is where you started and which end is where you ended. So I do have a video on how to do the invisible decrease, and I'll make sure to link that here so you can check that out as well. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoy free crochet patterns, please check out my blog, theloopylamb.com. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. Thanks so much for watching. Happy hooking, and I'll see you next time.